everybody, welcome to episode 11 of Rattle Together, where we achieve success through rattle, respect, ambition, tenacity, trustworthiness, loyalty, and
empathy.
I'm Becca Burns, or Miss Burns, and this is my daughter, Jane. She wanted me to definitely let you guys know she's my daughter. I don't think she looks like me, but what do you think? She's very cute. All right, so we are today going to do a few things. First, we have to answer our riddle from yesterday. So yesterday's riddle was, Grandpa went for a walk outside and it started to rain. He didn't have an umbrella. He didn't have a coat. He didn't have a hat. He got soaking wet. Everything except for his hair. How's that possible? Do you have an idea?
He's wearing a hat.
He's not wearing a hat. No hat. No hat, no umbrella, no jacket.
But it didn't say no hat.
Did say no hat. The answer is, he's bald. He has no hair, so his hair can't get wet. Jane liked that, I think. You like that? That was a fun one. All right, now the riddle for today. You ready for this one? Jane thinks this one's going to be very hard for everyone, but I'm going to ask it anyway. What question can you never answer yes to? What question can you never answer yes to? Think about that one, and we'll tell you the answer tomorrow. All right, so it's time for our Caterpillar check-in. And we are going to, with some exciting news, guys. Our caterpillars are now all chrysalids. So I'm going to very gently move them over here. And Jane is going to help me. She's going to get their little stand out. It came with a little stand. And then we're going to put them in the tent after. All right, Jane, you ready? So you don't have to hold it up just yet. I'm going to try to move it without hurting them or making them fall. I read, and it says that we're supposed to, what we're supposed to do is take the lid off and put it in this little stand. And then we're going to put our stand in the tent.
Can I take the lid off?
So, here goes nothing. Really carefully. Oh my gosh, guys. I am afraid of this. Okay, got it a little bit up. This is very difficult to get this off without disturb. They're shaking all over the place. Okay, it's starting to come loose. This is on very tight, this lid. Alright, here it is. Look at that guy moving. There they are. Yeah. He's covered in poop. He is covered in poop. We're going to have to
wear gloves.
Wash our hands. Alright, so I'm going to hold them up so you can see them really well. Those are our chrysalids. Look at that, guys. Isn't that so cool? Alright, we are going to put them now into their little tent. And I'm going to turn them this way so that once they're turned back we'll be able to see them. Keep our eye on them. And I'll try and get this guy out. I'm going to use a popsicle stick. Oh, he doesn't like it. He's moving when I touch him. I'm going to leave him in that. They said to take him out, but there's one of their exoskeletons.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know how to get him out. He's really stuck on there. Here we go, here we go. I don't want to hurt him. He is so pretty. So beautiful.
Ugh.
That was a lot of poop there. He's stuck to the poop.
Yeah.
It looks like that's what he attached himself to. Is this webbing and this poop. So he's moving around. I'm just not quite able to get him freed.
Ah, it's disgusting.
I don't want to hurt him. So I'm trying to be super careful. Sorry, little guy. Alright, I'm going to slide him. No. I'm going to slide him into my hand, and I'll show him to you guys. Look at that guy.
You have to wash your hands after this.
That's okay, I can wash my hands. I don't know if you can see how shiny he is, like iridescent.
You can.
It's so cool. Okay, so we've got our caterpillars in their little tent. Or not our caterpillars, our chrysalids. The guy that had fallen off is, Jane, can you scoot? I don't know if you can see that from there, but he is just on the bottom of the tent. So we will keep our eye on them for a little while. You can sit back up. Okay, now we're going to move on to our science project for today. I'm pretty excited about this one. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of stalactites and stalagmites.
Mm.
You have? What do you know about stalactites and stalagmites?
I can't remember which one is which, but I think it's stalactites that are on the roof.
It is stalactites that are on the roof.
Stalactites are on the roof. They're like
Well,
pointy things.
they come down, and stalagmites stick up. But what are they?
Rock.
Kind of, yeah. They are mineral deposits. So if you're in a cave, right, and it's wet and drippy wet, as the water drips, it brings different sediments with it. Like it's like washes off a little bit of sand, a little bit of dirt. So sediment, calcium. So stalactites, which are like hang from the top, are created by the sediment building up as it comes down, and stalagmites are as it comes up. So actually it's all dripping down, but when the water drips, it creates like piles. Like if you've ever been on the beach and you've sat in the mud and you take a little bit of mud and you kind of like drip it and it makes like a pile, and then you put a little bit more on top and it's like a lumpy stack that ends up forming. That would be a stalagmite, but that would be formed by hundreds of years of water dripping and leaving deposits of minerals. And then same thing happens from the top. Now, I used to think it was the opposite way. It's really hard to remember. So stalactites go from the top down, stalagmites bottom up.
How do you remember?
I don't know. You can remember, like, if you're going to put some tights on, you got to lay down on your back and stick your legs in the air and pull your tights down. I mean, it's not really how anyone puts their tights on, though. All right. So, what you'll need for this experiment is baking soda, quite a bit of it, 2 clear things of water. Could be cups, could be glasses. Don't have to be this big. This is just what I had. A piece of yarn. Whoops. 2 paper clips. A spoon. And something to stir with. So I'm using the spoon to get the baking soda out. I'm going to use the popsicle stick to stir. So if you want to pause the video, I'll let you take a look at the materials. If your grown-up says you can do this project, you can pause the video and go get those materials now. Okay, so as we're getting started with this experiment, what we're going to do is saturate the water with baking soda. That means that we're going to make it so that you can't dissolve any more baking soda in it. on both of them. So I'm just going to keep adding baking soda until the water can't handle it anymore. So it's going to be very... Jane, do you want to stir it?
Yeah.
With the popsicle stick. Stir, stir, stir. Oh, it looks like there's like a hair in there or something.
Ugh.
Yeah. You know what? I'm just going to pour it in. Go ahead. Really stir it. Get it all off the bottom. Mix it in. Go ahead. Oh, see how it's getting cloudier and cloudier? Can I see that?
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's some on the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have it back. I'm going to add a little bit more, and then I think we're going to move on to the other one. Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead and start stirring. Carefully. That little hair is bothering me. I need to get it out. Come on out. There we go. Whew. Sorry guys, that was just annoying me. Keep stirring. I see it settling on the bottom. I'm going to add more. I'm probably going to add more to the other one too in a minute.
Looks dirtier.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to add more to this one, and then you're going to stir it up, and then we're going to finish up. Now, while she's doing that, I'm going to take the yarn, and I'm going to tie a piece to, I'm going to tie the ends to the paper clips. And the paper clips are just really going to weigh the yarn down in the cups. And we might not even need so much yarn. This is an experiment or a project that's going to take a few days. We're going to have to keep our eye on it and see what happens.
Are they going to make stalactites?
Well, we're going to have to see what happens here because it's like a little bit too long. We'll see what happens. So then I just put the ends in each. And Jane, what do you think is going to happen? You don't know? Well, I don't know what's going to happen either. But I do know what's supposed to happen, and we'll find out. What's supposed to happen is the water, just like with the other experiments that we've done with water, the water is supposed to, get absorbed into the yarn and start traveling up the yarn, and it's supposed to bring the baking soda with it. And it's supposed to leave deposits of baking soda so that it will hang down as stalactites. We'll see if that happens. All right, so as you can see, we've gotten a little bit fancier, and we're not really editing, but we are pausing and stopping and starting the video so that you don't have to see all the transitions. So moving on to our craft, we're gonna make little animals today that look kind of like this guy. I made a little fox. You can make a cat, a dog, You can
Bear?
make a bear, whatever you want. It's basically going to be just this shape. So all you need for this is construction paper, whatever colors you want your little friend to be. So I have orange and white and brown and beige here. A pair of scissors, a pencil, some glue, and some markers or crayons or whatever to draw your face. So here we go. If your grown-up allows you to go get these materials, gather them together, you can go do that right now. And pause the video and come back. Okay, so here we go. Now, I'm going to get us started. So Jane, I want you to pick whatever color you want to work with. I think I'm going to make a kitty this time. I think I'm going to make a yellow, like a off-white kitty cat. What do you want to do?
Dinosaur.
You're going to... Okay. What color dinosaur do you want?
I'll make a fox.
You're going to make a fox? Like this guy? Alright, so I'm going to fold my paper in half. So Jane, get your paper and fold it in half. Remember, we line up the two edges so they are nice and neat. We bring our finger back and we spread it out. And then I'm just going to cut right down the middle. And then I'll let Jane use the scissors. Cut on that crease that I made because I don't need, and look how I hand her the scissors. That is how you hand scissors to people. Okay, now the next step is going to be to take this end and overlap them. You can use tape for this part if you'd like. I guess I'm going to use glue because that's what I got out. So you're going to do this in order to make it like a roll. Like a toilet paper roll, like a tube or a cylinder. And remember, dot, dot, not a lot. Oops. Make sure your glue's open. Dot, dot, not a lot. Dot, dot, not a lot. So I did 8 little dots. And I'm going to roll my paper. You might need a grown-up's help for this, but try and do it neatly. See, the cylinder, and then, other way, baby. You want to do it on the long side. So, why don't you use this one? Do it here. And then just hold it down while it dries.
Oops.
Don't go so close to the edge. There you go. No. A lot.
A lot. That's 1, 2, 3.
Alright.
13, 14, 15, 16.
You did 16 dots? Oh my gosh. What did I do? 8? You know. So then your cylinder should be able to stand up like this. And I'm actually going to do a little more there because it's not really sticking on that side. Wait, did I tell you to do it wrong? I did. Oh no. I hope that you guys were paying attention. Jane was paying attention and she did it right. And then I told her to do it wrong. Keep going, Jane. I'm sorry. I kind of want to... That's okay. People make mistakes, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
All
7,
right.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So once you have your cylinder, you're going to push, just kind of push one side down like this and pinch it. And then push the other side down into the middle and pinch it. And that's how we're making the head shape with the ears.
I want to use some tape.
You want to use some tape?
It's easier with tape.
It is a little bit easier with tape. So do you see teamwork here for the tape? Okay. And then, did you see how I just pushed it down? Push like that and like that. Yep, exactly. You're just gonna press it down. Now we gotta make our face and our tummy. Face and tummy. So, I took a white piece of paper.
Mine won't stay down.
So you gotta push it and then pinch it. Push it and then pinch it. There we go. Like that. Okay. Now, to make the face, you can again use any color you want. I used white for my fox. I gave him a white face and a white tummy. I think I'm going to give my kitty cat... Oh no! He fell down! I'm going to give him a brown face and a brown tummy. So, what shapes did I use here for the face and the tummy? Yeah, ovals. So, what I'm going to do is just take a pencil and I'm going to draw 2 small ovals. One that's going to be his face and one that's going to be his... One?
That's big.
That's huge. That could maybe be his tummy. You got to make a smaller one for the face though, because it won't fit across. And then I'm going to cut them out. I wonder if I have an extra pair of scissors for Jane Girl here. I'm cutting out my ovals. Cutting out my ovals. And you could even make them like a heart shape. You could do whatever you want, guys. It doesn't have to be ovals. Jane's looking for scissors. I think that we have a red pair of kid scissors in there somewhere, but I'm not sure. So here are my 2 ovals, and I'm going to draw a face on this one, because this is going to be my face one. And I'm going to use a black marker. You can use whatever you have or want to use. Jane, just use this scissor, babe. Alright, so my kitty cat, I'm going to give it 2 eyes. And I'm going to give it a triangle nose, just like that. Should have done an upside down one, but that's okay. And then I'm going to make 2 hooks come down from it. And then I'm going to give him 3 little dots on each side in the shape of a triangle. And then I'm going to give him some whiskers. Whisker, 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 whisker. So that's my face. Isn't he cute? I think I'm going to give him eyebrows too. Eyebrow, eyebrow. And I'm going to just glue his face right on the front, on the top. So... remember, dot, whoops, dot, not a lot.
I made my belly a little shorter.
Good idea. And I'm just going to stick that on and have to hold it now while it dries. There's his face. I'm holding it while it's drying. I am holding it while it's drying. I made that song for you guys. I didn't. I did 4 hours. I spent writing that song. I'm just kidding. I say that all the time. You guys know that by now. So there's his face. And now I'm just going to... I think I'm going to give him a little more glue. And be more patient. Hold it for a little longer. Just got my hand over his eyes so he can't see anything. He's hiding. He's going to play peekaboo with Jane. Peekaboo! Where'd he go? I can't see you anymore, Jane. Where'd you go? There you are! Okay, so his face is glued on, and now I'm going to glue his tummy on. I'm just going to put some dot, dot, not a lot, some glue on the tummy. Dot, dot, not a lot. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold his tummy on. While it dries. You're gonna watch Jane. Let's stare at her, guys. Is everyone staring at Jane while she works?
I'm gonna make his eyebrows.
So, his tummy is on and his face is on. It's very cute. Oh, I like the shape of your face. Jane got a little more creative with her face. And I'm going to make a tail for my guy now.
Where'd my belly go?
My guy. Oh, right there. So to make a tail, I am going to make kind of like an S shape, similar to the chrysalis shape
Mommy.
that I made yesterday.
Your belly.
What's wrong with my belly? What's wrong with my belly? It's coming off a little?
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. Alright, I'm going to make like a big ol' S shape like that. Can you see it? And then I'm going to do the opposite on the other side. So I'm going to make it come to a point, and I'm going to go out and around like, what shape would you say that is? That's the shape I did. So I did like an S shape on this side and then like a J, like a hook on the other side to connect it. And I'm going to cut that out. I wonder. Oh, I wonder who. Boom, boom, boom. Who wrote the book of love? Sorry, guys. You know, I love to sing random things. Just popped into my head, so I had to sing it. Okay, so that's my tail shape for my kitty cat.
My kitty cat's blue. I mean,
And-
my... Fuck.
And I'm going to end up gluing it right here like this. Just so you can see how I did the fox's tail, I'm going to do the same thing to the kitty cat's tail. So I'm going to take the tail that I just made. I'm going to decide that this is my top part, but you could use whichever side you want for your top. And what you're going to do is you're going to lay it on top of the color that you want to be this color. So I have white as the tip of the
I
fox's
got a small tail.
That is a very small tail. You can make it bigger if you want. Try again. And I'm going to trace just the tip of that tail that I just cut out.
And that's
there you
a
go.
big tail.
And then I'm going to make some squigglies. Squiggle, 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 squiggle. And then, that's what I've got. I'm going to cut it out in a second. And I'm going to glue it onto, where is it? Onto the tail and stick it on to my cat. As soon as Jane's done with the scissors. When she is done with the scissors, that's when I will use the scissors. Oh wait, you know what? I do have more scissors. I think. No, maybe I don't. Oh yes, I do. I do have them. I got pink scissors in my drawer over here. Sorry, Jane. Okay. So I'm going to cut out this shape that I just made by tracing the tip of the tail. And then I put some zigzags or squigglies on the bottom. You do not have to do this. You know, you do it however you want to do it, guys. And then I'm going to glue this onto this right at the tip so that it'll look like that. I'm going to take my glue and do dot, dot. Whoa, that's dot, dot. That's a lot. Okay. I'm going to put it on top of it. Glue it on. So now it's going to be like that's my tail. And I'm going to glue it right there to the back of the kitty cat. One dot right here on this fluffy tail There we go. So now I have a fox and a kitty cat. And you can make a puppy dog. You can make a raccoon. You can make whatever you want. Now, Jane's going to keep working on hers, and when she's done, she will show you guys what she's come up with. But I'm going to sit back up so that I can end this show with you guys. Our cute little guys, cute little guys. And you can make the tails go the other way too. They don't have to go to my left, your right. They don't have to go that way. Okay, so don't forget, it is Spirit Week. Today's assignment was to write a new ending for a story. Now, Jane does not like that idea, do you, Jane? Why not?
Because I already like the endings of the stories that I have.
Yeah. But what would you want to do? Didn't you say you could add to the ending?
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. You're changing that. Well, you could add to the ending. You could change a part. You could write your own story. Just do something with writing and a story today. I still have to post my picture of my new cover art for If Sharks Disappeared. So I will be doing that. Don't forget, you can email me, rburns@kusd.org. That's rburns@kusd.org. You can find us on Facebook, Rattle Together, fb.me/Rattle Together, RATTLE, to get her, TOGETHER. And you can message me there as well at m.me/Rattle Together, RATTLE, to get her, period, TOGETHER, period. I hope that you are all happy and healthy and safe. And I love you. This is Jane's little fox. Isn't he so cute? He and the other fox and the other kitty, they all say, we love you, we miss you, we hope you're healthy and happy and safe. Oh no, I didn't hit. Oh, I did. Just kidding. Mwah.